Well, I'm not sure y'all heard about this yet, but it pleased me greatly to hear that the International Criminal Court and the European Union are moving forward and investigating Israel for war crimes, uh, or crimes against humanity, something along those lines. Um, I talk a lot about Europe. I talk often about Europe. I've talked about how with endocrine disruptors, they're the only ones doing anything about it. I've talked about climate change. It is extremely refreshing to see them take this step. I've done videos talking about this. I think at least one a month ago. I think I did a video on this topic, but it is happening, and America's choosing to stand with Israel. We're the bad guys. I just, what? I mean, it's watch the press conference. Benjamin Netanyahu is literally saying that investigating them for war crimes is anti-Semitism, and I lost my shit. I actually had to wait through the video because I'm like, wow, these people shoot folks in the knees. And there's like jokes, like snipers, Israeli snipers joking about it. There's evidence of them joking about it. Talking about shooting folks in the knees, shooting doctors, shooting students, and they knew it was doctors and shit. You call that anti-Semitism? I think that means you have a moral problem. I think a person that would openly espouse that has a problem. And that's just what it is. I said it before that with Trump, um, he gave a lot of people the chance to really be exposed for who and what they are and what their beliefs really are. This is another example of that. It Here's the next thing though. There's a conspiracy theory out there that I've heard about for years called the Samson option. They say that Israel has nuclear bombs or nuclear weapons, something like that, in every major city in the world. And if they ever thought the world was moving on them, that they would unleash them. You can look it up, the Samson option. Um, it's really refreshing, as Dr. King said it. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. You can't be okay with justice here and not over there. And that I think that what was it? Nelson Mandela said that South Africa wouldn't be free until Palestine was free, something like that. Yeah, this is a great day. This is a great day for humanity to see Israel face justice and to see the eyes of the world focus on these guys. It's we're living in some really amazing times. I said it with the murder of Soleimani, which Trump, no doubt, had a hand in. No doubt, American hands were involved. Um, that was the end of the war on terror. That represented the end of war on terror, and that we would be moving another direction now. And I guess this is just that geopolitical move now that things are going bad for Israel. Um, I mean, I'm sure y'all have heard about Netanyahu's got a bribery case. He's got another case. That isn't going nowhere. I ain't even talked about that. I'm not going to talk about it here. But to see, because I've supported BDS for a long time. Boycott, divestment, and sanctions. That's what they did in South Africa with apartheid. I've supported that for a very long time. So it is really refreshing to see these people get their comeuppance and get what they deserve. And I was a little bit worried. I mean, the prosecutor, the United Criminal Court's South African woman, there's an African woman. I think she's from Nigeria or something, and she's what led that. And she was talking about war crimes, American war crimes as well. I was very very happy to see that. Very, very happy to see that. You see what Trump kind of did was Trump kind of showed the world that justice is only for poor people. Justice is only for the blacks. Justice is only for these people who are against the system. And to see Israel be investigated, it rebuts that, doesn't it? It is. It's a great day. Thanks for listening.